Hello, everybody. In today's lesson, 11.9, we're on page 553 of the second grade Go Math textbook. And today we're going to be working with concept of how do you know if a shape shows halves, thirds, or fourths? So we're working on showing equal parts of a whole. All right, so in this exercise here on page 553, just circle the shapes that show equal parts. Okay, so for instance, looking here. Are each of these four pieces equal? No, right? How about the circle? Sure. A circle is broken into two equal halves. How about this one? No, this half is much bigger than that half. Here we have one, two, three pieces, but none of the sections are equal. We have this triangle, this one and this piece, they're not equal. This piece is bigger than this piece. Okay, how about this square that's broken into four equal parts? Sure. All right, how about this rectangle that has one, two, three, four parts? Yeah, those are all equal. Okay, so those are equal parts. All right, let's go to 554. All right, so what are you going to be responsible for in this lesson? Well, we have to know the concept of halves, thirds, and fourths. So why are they called halves? Halves because there's two halves to the whole. Thirds, because there's three equal parts. Three equal parts, we call them thirds. Fourths, because there's four equal parts. One, two, three, four. What do you think five equal parts would be called? Fifths. Six equal parts? Sixths. And so on. So draw to show equal parts. Okay, so thirds. They're showing that to us. Okay, halves. A couple ways you could do it. You can go this way or you can go this way. Okay, so try to take your time and draw it as equal halves as equal parts as you can. Fourths. Well, there's a couple ways you can do this. We can draw diagonals. So we put the pin in the corner, put our ruler up against the point of our pin, draw across. So that's halves right now. And if we do the other side, we'd have four. Okay. And I kind of missed the corner there, didn't I? All right. So four equal parts, fourths. All right. Halves. Okay, well, again, there's a couple ways we could do that. I guess I'm going to split this one exactly in half, going this way. It might be a little off, so we could probably be a little more exact. Okay, so half, not cooperating with me, sorry. Actually, half is right here. Okay. Okay. So it's actually the bottom line for halves. Okay. Fourths. So that means we're going to take our circle and split it into four equal parts. Okay, so if we take a half and cut it in half, we now have four equal parts. And thirds, so we need to have three equal parts. Okay, so roughly thirds. All right, so do your math. Definitely use a pencil. So if you make a mistake like I did here, you can erase this mistake here. Okay. I'll just kind of go like that. All right. So I color half so it doesn't look. All right, so half. All right, let's go to page 555. All right. On page 555, we're going to start with number 7, halves. So again, it doesn't matter where you take the circle. We could actually even go diagonal, but just find a point that you think is roughly the middle and draw a line straight through. Okay. Fourths. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the diagonals again. I think that's actually easier on a rectangle or a square. Okay. Are those equal sections? I don't think so, Mr. Ham. Let's try that again. So let's draw this. Okay. So I wasn't happy with that at all. All right. So I'm going to turn it sideways so I can find 4 equal sections. All right. So I think that's roughly equal. Okay. All right. And thirds. So thirds. Again, thirds. Again, we're kind of just eyeballing what would be 3 equal parts. Halves. Well, I'm just going to draw a diagonal, and that'll give me 2 halves. Fourths. Then we're going to take the circle and break it into 4 equal sections. So half, and then cut again. So we have 4 equal sections. Halves. I'm just going to draw a diagonal line from one corner to the other to get 2 equal halves. Thirds. 3 equal sections. Fourths. Mm, I think I'm a little off on this fourth. I think this last piece is a little too thin. Okay. But the concept is that there's would be 4 equal parts in fourths. All right. Does this shape show thirds? It doesn't, right? Because this rectangular piece is twice as long as this one. So no. So just because it has three pieces doesn't mean it thirds. Okay? No. Each part is not equal. So when we talk about thirds and fourths and halves, for it to be equal, all parts have to be the same. I am page 556. Colton and three friends want to share a pizza equally. Draw to show how the pizza should be divided. Colton and three friends. It's four people, right? So we want to take our pizza and divide it into four equal pieces. Okay. Number 18, there are two square pizzas and each pizza is cut into four. How many pieces are there? Right, well, we can quickly draw two squares. I'm going to make each square an inch on each side. Sorry about that. Okay. Mr. Hammond having a rough day today. Okay. So one square and right, and we want to divide the pizza into fourths. Okay. Well, I know with a square that all parts, all of this will be equal, so that's half. And then if I take that half and cut it in half, we'd have four equal pieces. And if we do this side, so do half and cut it in half this way. Okay. So we have four pieces in this one, four pieces in this one for a total of 8 pieces. And finally, fill in the bubble next to the shapes that show thirds. Okay, well, all pieces of this one are equal, so that's got to be thirds. This one right here, the circle is thirds. This one is not. While it has three parts, this piece is not the same as those two. How about this one here? That's also not equal. Those two are equal, but this one's not the same as those two. So, explain your answer. Um, the two that show thirds have three equal parts. All right, so that's it for showing equal parts of a whole. So until our next lesson, I will see you soon.